my name is Ayana Campbell-Smith and I'm the Creative Director here at Envy Labs. Today I'm really excited to walk you through a quick demo of how you can use Figma to go from wireframe to polished design using some of the built-in features that makes design both easy and efficient. So let's go ahead and dive in by talking first about styles. Creating styles for things like color, typography, and effects saves major design time as these can be applied to any element that you're working on throughout your entire project. And they're really easy to create. So first things that you want to do is you want to click on the element that has the style that you're wanting to save. You're going to click the 4-dot icon over here on the side and then click the plus button and give the style a name. So we're going to call this one black and do create style. And now you can see that that style has been added to your options here. We'll do the same thing with typography. So click on the element that has the style that you're wanting to save, click the 4-dot icon, add the plus sign, and then let's give this a name of heading, and now that style's been created. So if we go back over here to our wireframe, you can see that we can actually go ahead and apply those styles that we just created to some of the elements that we have here. So we'll go ahead and give this heading the heading style, we'll add the dark teal color, we'll add the body style to this text here, and down here on the button we'll apply the label style, we'll give it the color white, and then we'll add the light teal background color to this button. So as you can see, really easy, really simple to do, and a major time saver. Moving back over here on this side, we can talk about components next. So components are basically reusable pieces of your interface design puzzle, and just like styles, they are a major time saver and they can be as simple or complex as you need them to be depending on your needs and your project. So as you can see, I've already created a couple of components here for both the top sort of header section and then the bottom navigation. When you have a component, you'll see that they have this outlined purple stroke. That means that it's a component. And basically what you can do is you can select those components and drag them onto your artboard from this menu over here on the side and reuse them as much as you need to. So as an example, let's go ahead and create a field label component or a field component using some of the styles we've already created. So I'm going to give this label the style of label. I'm going to create a rectangle to represent our field. I'll make it 327 by 40. We'll give it a white fill, a gray stroke, and then let's add a little bit of a border radius just to make things a little bit more round here. And so now if I were to select both of these elements here, click on the create component icon up here, you can see that that component has now been added to our assets panel over here on the side. And so now going back to our wireframe, we can actually replace all of these elements too with that same component that we just created. So I'm going to drag this onto the artboard and give this a name or a label of destination. And I'll delete these two also and do the same exact thing. So I'm going to click and drag these elements. And then the great thing about components is that you can actually override the color, the typography that you see there. So as you can see, I can easily replace these field labels here with the correct labels that I want them to be. And then another example too, we'll go to the top, we'll drag in our header menu here, center that and align it to the top. We can override the color. So we'll give this the dark teal color. And then we can also override the actual text that's written there and the style of the typography too. So let's give this the heading label down here. We'll do the same thing here. We'll delete this, we'll replace it with the component that we created, and then do the same thing and override the color here. So we're getting a little bit closer. The final thing to represent or to demonstrate would be plugins. So plugins are essentially cheat codes or shortcuts that are really great for addressing repetitive or time-consuming tasks. This is a plugin called Unsplash, and it's a great way to replace placeholders with actual stock photography that you can use on your project. So I'm going to go ahead and select this element. I'm going to search for travel, and then as you can see, it pulls up these images. You can quickly and easily replace the images with what you're seeing here listed on the side. So as you can see, Figma offers a ton of great tools for making the design process a lot easier and efficient. I hope this demonstration was helpful, and thank you.